Hi guys! So, ang topic natin ngayon is for differential equations, which is solving non-homogeneous DE using method of undetermined coefficients, part 2. So, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung part 1, ililink ko na lang sa description para ma-check nyo muna para meron na kayong idea dito sa mga isa-solve nating problems ngayon. Kasi sa part 1 na-discuss ko doon yung concepts ng non-homogeneous DE at kung paano ito i-solve, yung attack of or way of solving sa problem. So ito yung mga na-discuss natin doon. Maganda panoorin nyo muna, link ko sa description. Okay? Tapos nakapag-solve na rin tayo ng sample problems. So sa part 1, umabot tayo hanggang number the dependent variable, which is y, equal to non-zero function sa right side, r of x. So kung 0 yung r of x, homogeneous siya. Pero kung non-zero na yung function r of x, in this case, eto diba, 5 e to the x minus 162x squared, homogeneous na siya. So paano yung general solution nito? So general solution is, di ba, y is equal to yc plus yp. Yung yc is yung complementary solution and yp is the particular solution. So hanapin natin to pareho. So kapag hinanap natin si yc, ang gagawin, equate lang natin tong d squared plus 9y to 0 muna. So yun yung homogeneous equation part, right? So for yc muna tayo, so d squared plus 9 times y is equal to 0. And then, apply natin yung mga natutunan natin, concept sa homogeneous, di ba? So, solve natin yung auxiliary equation. Bale, ang auxiliary equation nito is f of m is equal to 0. So, yung f of d natin is, eto, di ba? Yung d squared plus 9. So, therefore, auxiliary equation, f of m magiging m squared plus 9 is equal to 0. Naturo ko naman na to yung mga homogeneous DE part, di ba? Nakalink na lang din sa description. So, maganda na panood nyo na lahat. Okay? And then, magiging m squared is, so transpose natin si positive 9 sa kanan, magiging negative 9. So, m is get the square root ng both sides, right? So, magiging plus minus square root ng negative 9, magkakaroon ng imaginary number, right? 3i. So, case ano ito kapag yung roots natin is imaginary roots or complex conjugate roots? Case 3, di ba? So, kung yung ating roots takes the form a plus minus bi, where in this case, we have, kasi wala tayong a, yung real part, meron tayong imaginary part, yung 3i. Pwede nyo itong isulat as m is 0 plus minus 3i. Para yung a natin, a is the real part, which is 0, and b is the coefficient of I, which is 3. So, pag isusulat natin yung solution na, general solution, bale, y is equal to, so C1, laging in pair, e to the ax cosine bx plus C2 e to the ax sine bx. Okay? Bale, yung a natin is 0, b natin is 3. Tama ba? Yan. So, i-plug in natin ngayon, y is, ito yung general solution ng homogeneous part, yung yc. O, lagay natin yc ngayon to. Kasi siya yung hinahanap natin, diba, yung yc. C1 e to the a, 0, x cosine b, 3, x plus C2 e to the a, 0, x sine b, 3x. But e to the 0x is just 1, right? So, YC natin is C1 cosine 3x plus C2 sine 3x. Yan. So, meron na tayong YC. Next, di ba ang kailangan natin is YC and YP. YP naman. So, for YP, paano natin hinanap yung form ng YP sa first part nitong tutorial natin? So, mahalaga na panood nyo na muna yan para nagagets nyo na. Ang gagawin natin, consider natin yung, di ba ito yung original DE? Consider natin yung R of X. Ito yun, di ba? Yung nasa right side. So, suppose yung R natin is equal to this particular solution, 5e to the x minus 162 x squared. So, particular solution siya kasi wala na siyang arbitrary constants, di ba? Pero kapag in-expand natin ito, ito yung particular solution, pero pag in-expand as a general solution, yung merong mga arbitrary constants, pwede itong isulat as what? Diba may 5e to the x, pwede yung c, sa C3 na gamitin ko, kasi sa C2 tayo nag-stop dun sa YC. E to the x, plus kapag may x squared, base sa natutunan natin sa repeating roots ng homogeneous DE, okay, pag may x squared ka, repeated roots yan ng 0, right? Ilang beses? 3, kasi x squared. So, pwede yung isulat as C4 plus, kasi C4 e to the 0x, right? Plus C5 x e to the 0x plus C6 x squared e to the 0x. Ito yung general solution netong particular solution na to. So, parang ano na lang siya, C3 e to the x plus C4. Kasi itong mga e to the 0, pinakita ko lang na ang root talaga kapag may x ka, x term ka is 0. Diba yun yung mga coefficient nung e sa x? So, parang C4 na lang kasi mga 1 lang to. 1 lang yung value niyan. So, meron na lang tayong C4 plus C5x plus C6x squared. Yan. So, para mag-arrive tayo dito sa particular solution na to, nag-set lang tayo ng mga value ng C3, C4, C5, C6 from the general solution. So, C3 natin is, so dapat 5, right? C4 natin, wala tayong constant term, so sinet natin as 0. C5, wala tayong x term dito sa R, so sinet lang natin as 0. And then lastly, yung C6. Ayan, may C6 term tayo. Or may x squared term tayo, which is ang coefficient, negative 162. So, ito yung general solution. Naging particular solution lang na to after getting or setting values for C3, C4, C5, C6 as follows. Ngayon, ang mahalaga dito is makuha natin yung pinaka-roots ng general solution. Diba? Kapag meron tayong general solution na ganito, ano yung roots niyan? Sabi natin M prime. Yung coefficient ng mga E. Diba? 1, tapos dito, ito nga yung tatlong repeated roots na 0. Diba? 0, 0, 0. Ito yung roots ng homogeneous DE with a given particular solution na to. Which is kailangan kasi natin to para makuha yung form ng YP. Okay. So kanina, ganito yung ginagawa nating shortcut. Kanina, ang nakuha nating auxiliary roots. Roots ng auxiliary equation, di ba ito? M is plus minus 3i. Tapos ito ngayon, M prime is 1, 0, 0, 0. Pagsamahin natin yun. M total is M plus M prime. So, yung M natin is, di ba, plus minus 3i. Tapos, yung M prime, ito, apat. 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay? So, kung ito yung i-consider nating roots ng auxiliary equation ng derived homogeneous DE by annihilation method, ginawa ko to sa part 1, ano yung magiging general solution? Diba? Y is, so dito kanina, yung plus minus 3i, that's corresponding to C1 cosine 3x plus C2 sine 3x, right? Tapos dito, ito na yun. Diba? Para sa roots na 1, 0, 0. So, C3 e to the x plus C4 plus C5x plus C6x squared. Yan. So, kung i-compare natin itong general solution nito, 'di ba? Ang kailangan natin is y is equal to yc plus yp. So, 'di ba yung yc is ito na 'yon. Yc na 'yan. Ito. Kanina, yc na natin 'yan. Therefore, yung yp is yung natira. Ito. Yung form ng yp is itong natira. Yp is C3 e to the x plus C4 plus C5x plus C6x squared. So, therefore, yung yp natin is C3 e to the x plus C4 plus C5x plus C6x squared. Kasi, yung yc, kinuha niya na to. Tapos, automatic yung matitirang mga terms na for yp na para makuha yung pinaka-general solution na y is equal to yc plus yp. Okay, tapos, hahanapin na lang natin ngayon yung C3, C4, C5, C6. Or pwede niyong palitan kung ayaw niyo ng mga C na may subscript, gawin yung mga capital letters. Or YP natin is si C3 gawin kong capital A, e to the X, C4 capital B, C5 capital C times X, plus C6 capital D, X squared. Yan. So, hanapin ngayon natin yung A, B, C, D. Kaya nga, methods of undetermined coefficients. So, babalikan natin ngayon yung original DE. Diba ito? From original DE, ipa-plug in natin yung YP. So, D squared plus 9 YP. Ito. Equals to 5 e to the x minus 162x squared. So, pwede nyong i-distribute yung yp. Bale, d squared yp plus 9yp is equal to 5 e to the x minus 162x squared. So, kailangan nating hanapin si second derivative ng yp. Diba yung d squared means second derivative? So, hanapin muna natin yung first derivative. Then, after yung second. So, derivative ng yp, kung ito yung form ng yp natin, ano yung first derivative niya? So, sa a e to the x derivative is a, constant, copy lang. Derivative ng e to the x pa rin. Plus, derivative ng b na constant, 0. Plus, cx, c times derivative ng x, 1. Plus d constant copy, derivative ng x squared, 2x. So, therefore, dyp is, simplify, a e to the x plus itong 0, wala na siya, c times 1, c, plus d times 2x, 2dx. First derivative. So, second derivative yung habol natin, di ba? I-derivative pa natin tong first derivative. Okay? So, derivative natin tong dyp para second derivative na siya. So, yung a e to the x derivative niyan is a e to the x pa rin. plus derivative ng c na constant 0 plus 2dx derivative. So 2d constant, copy, times derivative ng x, 1. So d squared yp ngayon is a e to the x plus, wala na tong 0, 2d times 1, 2d. Yan. So ito yung kailangan natin, di ba? I-plug in ngayon natin dito. So, yung second derivative nung yp, ito, copy, a e to the x plus 2d, then plus 9 yp. So, copy ko tong form nung yp, ito. 9 times yp kasi, di ba? Quantity. Then, equals, dito, 5e to the x minus 162x squared. So, simplify lang natin. So, distribute natin itong 9. So, magiging, so, a e to the x, copy lang, plus 2d, ito. Tapos, distribute yung 9. Bale, plus 9a e to the x plus 9b plus 9cx plus 9dx squared equals 5e to the x minus 162x squared. Tapos, combine natin yung similar terms. Bale, dito sa a e to the x, pwedeng i-combine kay 9a e to the x. Magiging 10a e to the x. Yung mga x squared term, eto, si 9dx squared lang, di ba? Yung mga x term, si 9cx lang. Tapos yung constant, yung wala ng mga variable, eto, si 9b plus 2d. 9b plus 2d equals 5e to the x minus 162x. Tapos, equating coefficients na tayo. By equating coefficients, meaning yung same functions, coefficients ng same functions. For e to the x, coefficient ng e to the x sa left side is 10a, right? Equate nyo sa coefficient ng e to the x sa right side, 5. Okay. Tapos, for the x squared term, okay, coefficient ng x squared term sa left side is 9d. Equals coefficient ng x squared term sa right side, negative 162. For x, coefficient ng x term sa left side, I mean, is 9c. Then, wala tayong x term dito sa, sa right side. So, ibig sabihin, coefficient yan is 0. Diba? Or lagyan ng placeholder plus 0x. So, 0 yung coefficient. Then, sa constant or x to the 0 term, we have 9b plus 2d. So, wala rin tayong constant term sa right side. So, lagyan yung placeholder na 0. Equate natin to 0. So, solve na lang natin tong mga equation. So, dito sa 10a is equal to 5, solvable na agad si a. Bale, i-divide nyo lang to both sides by 10. Right? Okay. So, a is 5 over 10 or in lowest term, 1/2. Ito rin, solvable na rin dito si d. Di-divide nyo lang both sides by 9. Okay, cancel. Therefore, d is negative 162 over 9. Eksakto ba to? 18, negative 18. Yan. Tapos si c, solvable na rin. Divide nyo lang both sides by 9. c is 0 over 9, 0. Tapos para ma-solve si b, meron ka ng value dito ng d, the negative 18. substitute nyo na lang 9b plus 2d, which is negative 18, equals 0. So, 9b minus 36 equals 0. Transpose si negative 36. So, 9b is positive 36. Divide both sides by 9. b is 36 divided by 9. 4. Ayan. So, may A, B, C, D na tayo. Makukuha na natin yung pinaka-YP. Sa-substitute nyo yung values ng A, B, C, D. Yung form ng YP kanina, ito. Diba? Okay. Therefore, upon substituting yung capital A, B, C, D, A natin is 1/2. So, 1/2 e to the x plus b is 4 plus c is 0. So, 0x plus d is negative 18. Okay, negative 18x squared. Or yp is, bale, 1/2 e to the x, wala na to. Unahin ko si negative 18x squared plus yung constant 4. Yan. So, therefore, ang pinaka-general solution natin, di ba kanina, y is yc plus yp. Si yc, ang yc natin, eto. Diba? So, copy ko yung yc. Plus the yp. Yp is ito. 1/2 e to the x minus 18x squared plus 4. So, this is the general solution. So, see, meron tayong complementary talaga. Tapos, yung YP na, yung walang yung complementary yung may C1, C2 or arbitrary constants. Tapos, yung YP is yung mga walang arbitrary constants, di ba? Kasi particular solution. Problem, ano na to? Five pa lang to, no? Okay, 5. 6 na tayo. Sige. Problem number 6. Problem number 6. D squared minus 1 y is equal to e to the negative x times 2 sine x plus 4 cosine x. Okay, so it takes the form f of dy is equal to r of x ulit. So, general solution, homogeneous, non-homogeneous DE, y is yc plus yp. So, for yc muna tayo, equate lang muna natin to 0. D squared minus 1, y is 0. And then, kuhain yung auxiliary equation. Bale, yung f of d is ito. Diba? yung d squared minus 1. Auxiliary equation is f of m is equal to 0. Bale, f of m, palitan niyo yung d ng m squared minus 1 equals 0. Then solve for the roots. Okay, so we have factoring this m squared minus 1, pwedeng m plus 1 times m minus 1. Solve for the roots of the auxiliary equation. Then, equate each factor to 0. M plus 1 is 0. M minus 1 is 0. So, M1, sige, M1 yan. Transpose si positive 1 sa kanan, negative 1. Tapos ito, M2, transpose si negative 1 sa kanan, positive 1. So, paano yung YC? Case 1 lang, di ba? Yung roots natin is real na unique. Unique real roots. So, pwede siyang isulat yung YC as C1 e to the M1x plus C2 e to the M2x, which is C1 e to the M1 natin is negative 1, so negative 1x plus C2 e to the M2, 1x. Or simply, C1 e to the negative 1x or negative x na lang plus C2 e to the 1x or x. Yan. Next, so for YP naman, so same process. So consider natin yung right side nung original DE. Okay. So let R be equal to e to the negative x 2 sine x plus 4 cosine x. Diba? Or kung gusto nyo, gawin nyo, distribute nyo. 2 e to the negative x sine x plus 4 e to the negative x cosine x. Okay, di ba? Kapag kinuha natin yung pinaka-general solution, ito kasi yung particular solution. Again, yung meron ka ng value, wala ka ng arbitrary constants. Pero yung general solution form niyan is, di ba? So, C3 na gamitin ko kasi C2 yung huli natin ginamit. C3 e to the AX cosine BX plus C4 e to the AX sine BX. Diba, pag ganito yung inyong general solution, ang roots natin dyan is takes the form A plus minus BI. Right? Kung saan yung, ano yung A natin? Yung coefficient ng X dito sa E, negative 1, plus minus, ano yung B? Yung coefficient ng sine tsaka cosine, yung invisible, 1. 1 I or I na lang. Diba? Yan. So, pangsabihin ko ito is the M prime. So, nag-arrive tayo ngayon sa particular solution na to by setting value ng C3 tsaka C4. Diba? So, C3 is yung nasa e to the negative x sine x. Coefficient is 2. Hindi, C4 pala siya. No? Ito yun, C4. So, C4 is 2. Yung C3, coefficient ng e to the ax cosine bx or yung coefficient ng e to the negative x cosine x, 4. Okay. Para naging particular solution na ganito. Yung inassign nating C3 is 4, C4 is 2. Yan. Pero ang mahalaga lang talaga is itong M prime. So therefore, pag tinotal natin yung roots ng auxiliary equation kanina for YC, diba, negative 1 and positive 1. Negative 1, so empty natin is yung M plus M prime. Which is yung M is negative 1 and 1. Tapos yung M prime is negative 1 plus minus I. So, pag sinulat natin yung general solution, kasi ito yung total roots ng derived homogeneous DE by annihilation method dun sa part 1. So, magiging general solution is y is equal to, so yung negative 1 tsaka 1 na root, diba, that corresponds to c1 e to the negative x plus c2 e to the x. Tapos ito nga, that corresponds to the solution, ito. Pero lalagay nyo ng c3 e to the negative x cosine x na lang, di ba? Plus c4 e to the negative x sine x. Okay. Or, sige, naka-factor na lang to. Y is c1 e to the negative x plus c2 e to the x plus c3 cosine x plus c4 sine x e to the negative x. Okay, 'di ba? Yung general solution talaga kapag homogeneous, non-homogeneous DE is y is equal to yc plus yp. 'Di ba itong first two term, yan na yung kumuha kay yc. Then automatic, itong natira, siya dapat si yp. 'Di ba yung yc is c1 e to the negative x plus c2 e to the x. Ito. So, bale, yung yp natin, ito na. Yung c3 cosine x plus c4 sine x e to the negative x. Or, gawin na lang nating mga capital letters, capital A tsaka capital B. A cosine x plus B sine x. Okay? Ito yung form ng yp dapat. Yan. So ngayon, nahanapin natin yung A tsaka B using the original DE. Ito yung original DE. Diba? Yan. From the original DE, ipapalit nyo ngayon tong Y as YP. So, d squared minus 1 YP is equal to, gawin ko tong, distribute ko na yung ito, e to the negative x. So, 2 e to the negative x sine x plus 4 e to the negative x cosine x. So, distribute nyo tong yp, bale, d squared yp minus 1 yp or yp equals 2 e to the negative x sine x plus 4 e to the negative x cosine x. So, kailangan nating hanapin yung d squared yp. Okay, i-derivative natin si yp. So, first derivative muna tayo bago makuha si d squared yp. So, ito yung yp natin. Okay. So, given that yp is a cosine x plus b sine x e to the negative x, first derivative natin yan. Pwedeng gumamit ng product rule, right? Okay, product rule. Derivative ng uv is u dv plus v du. So, ito si u. Ito si v. Okay, copy muna natin si u. A cosine x plus b sine x times derivative ng v e to the negative x, diba? E to the negative x times chain rule, derivative ng negative x, negative 1. Okay, plus v du. Copy naman si v, e to the negative x, times the derivative ng u. Okay, derivative ng a cosine x, so yung a constant, copy lang. Derivative ng cosine, negative sine x, plus b constant, copy, times derivative ng sine, positive cosine. So, dyp is, sige, factor out ko tong e to the negative x. So, e to the negative x, tas itong negative na to, mali-distribute yan. Bale, negative A cosine X minus B sin X, right? Tapos yung pag factor out naman dito si plus e to the negative x, magkakaroon tayo ng eto. Bale, a times negative sin x, negative a sin x. Tapos, b cosine x. So, therefore, dyp is e to the negative x. Okay, combine natin. So, pwedeng i-combine sa cos sa sin. Sige, sa sin. Diba ito? So, negative a minus b sin x. Tapos sa cosine, ito, negative a quantity negative a plus b. Tapos factored out si cosine. So, ito yung dyp. First derivative pa lang yan. Remember, ang kailangan talaga natin is d squared yp. Diba? So, i-derivative pa natin to. So, d squared yp pa tayo. So, pwede uling gamitan ng product rule. Okay. Using product rule. So, sige, ito na lang din si, si V. Tapos, ito si U. Diba? Product rule ulit. So, copy the U. Ito, yung negative A minus B sin X plus negative A plus B cosine X times derivative ni V e to the negative X, diba? E to the negative X times chain rule, derivative ng negative X, negative 1. Plus V du, copy the V, e to the negative X times the derivative nito. So, derivative ng negative A minus B sin X, negative A minus B constant, copy nyo lang. Derivative ng sin, cosine. Plus, ito naman, negative A plus B constant, copy, times the derivative ng cosine X, negative sin X. Okay, so, factor natin si e to the negative x. So, e to the negative x. Tapos dito, didistribute nyo yung negative. Okay, distribute natin yung negative dito sa negative a, negative b. Bale, positive a, positive b. Sin x. Tapos dito naman, distribute yung negative sa loob. Negative a times negative, positive a. Positive b times negative, negative b. Cosine x. Tapos dito, pag factor out si e to the negative x, i-add na lang natin ito. So, negative a minus b cosine x. Then, distribute nyo yung negative dito. Kasi may negative sin x, diba? Bale, positive a minus b. Yan. Tapos, pag combine natin, diba yung parehong sign, pagsamahin, bale, a plus b plus a minus b. Yan yung mga coefficients, add times sin x. Plus, sa cosine naman, ito, a minus b plus negative a minus b times yung cosine x. Gawin natin itong number. Yan. So, simplifying, d squared yp is e to the negative x. Bale, makakancel itong negative b. magiging a plus a 2a sin x. Tapos dito naman makakancel si negative a, negative b plus negative b. Negative 2b cosine x. Yan. So, substituting dito sa kanina, ito, di ba ito yung kailangan natin? Yan. So, this squared yp natin ngayon is ito. Sige, i-distribute natin yung e to the negative x. Bale, 2a e to the negative x sin x, dinistribute ko, minus 2b e to the negative x cosine x. Okay, ito yon, minus yp. Yung yp, ito, distribute na rin natin. Ito kasi si yp, di ba? Ito si yp. Minus bale a e to the negative x cosine x plus b e to the negative x sin x. Ito si yp, di ba? Delete ko na. Then, equals the right side. Yung 2e to the negative x sin x plus 4e to the negative x cosine x. Distribute lang natin tong negative. Sige, pag kinapin natin, bale magiging negative lang to. Negative. Diba? I-distribute nyo yung negative. Equals dito sa right side. Okay. Tapos, combining similar terms. So, sa mga sin x tayo. Okay. Bale, e to the negative x sin x. Diba similar sila? So, factor out nyo lang yung e to the negative x sin x, e to the negative x sin x. Tapos, yung coefficient, add 2a minus b. Tapos, sa naman, sa cosine, e to the negative x cosine. Bale, factor out yung e to the negative x cosine x. Then, yung coefficient, add. Okay, ito. Unahin ko si negative a, then minus 2b. Tapos, equals the right side. Yan. Pwede na tayong mag-equating coefficients. By equating for e to the negative x sin x. Okay, so for e to the negative x sin x, equate nyo yung coefficient sa left, 2a minus b, sa coefficient sa right, 2. Okay. Equation 1. Tapos, for e to the negative x cosine x, so dito, sa left, coefficient is negative a minus 2b. Equate sa coefficient ng e to the negative x cosine x sa right, 4. Equation 2. So, solve na lang natin tong equation 1 and 2 simultaneously. So, depende sa inyo. Pwedeng, sige, elimination method. Okay, solve natin si B. Eliminate ko si A, pwedeng gawin equation 1 plus 2 times equation 2. Diba? Para maging additive inverse yung coefficient. So, 2a minus b equals to equation 1 plus 2 times equation 2. Ito times 2 natin to. Okay, pag times 2 natin to, both sides, bale, negative 2a, tapos negative 4b, tapos 8. 2 times 4, 8. Yan. Tsaka natin i-add. Diba naging additive inverse na yung coefficients ni a? Pag in-add nyo, cancel na si a. 2a plus negative 2a, 0. Tapos masasolve natin si b. Negative b plus negative 4b, negative 5b, equals 2 plus 8, 10. Tapos divide both sides by negative 5, cancel. b is 10 divided by negative 5, negative 2. Tapos pwede na nating isolve si a from 1 or 2. Sige, from 1. May value na tayo ng b. Substitute nyo na dito. So, 2a minus the b, which is negative 2, equals 2. Yan. So, magiging 2a is negative of negative 2, positive 2 equals 2. So, 2a is transpose 2, 2 minus 2, 2a is 0. Therefore, a pala is divide nyo both sides by 2, 0 din. Right? Yan. So, mapaplug na natin yung values ng a and b dun sa YP form. Kanina, na ito yung YP natin, di ba? Ito yung YP form. Papalitan na natin dyan yung value ng a and b. Okay. Therefore, YP is A0. So, 0 cosine X plus B, si B is negative 2. Negative 2 sine X quantity times e to the negative X. So, therefore, YP is, so 0 times X, wala na yan. Bale, matitira is negative 2. Tapos, unahin ko tong e to the negative X times sine X. Okay, so ito yung YP. Therefore, general solution, di ba, Y is YC plus YP. Ano na nga ba ulit si YC natin kanina? Yung YC natin kanina, eto, copy ko. C1 e to the negative X plus C2 e to the X. Yan. Tapos si YP, eto, negative 2 e to the negative X sin X. Negative 2 e to the negative X sin X. So this is the final answer. Okay? So, problem number, ano na to? Number 6, yes. Method of undetermined coefficient tayo. Problem number, sige, try natin problem number 7. Okay, problem number 7. D squared plus 1 y equals cosine x. So, it takes the form ulit. F of dy is equal to r of x. So, general solution ng non-homogeneous DE, y is yc plus yp. For yc muna tayo. For yc. Okay. So, equate lang muna natin to 0. So, d squared plus 1, y is 0. And then, so yung f of d natin is, ito, yung d squared plus 1, right? Hanapin nyo yung roots ng auxiliary equation. Equate nyo to 0, so f of m is 0. Palitan nyo yung m, yung d ng m, bale m squared plus 1 is 0. Solve for the roots. Transpose nyo na lang tong 1 sa kanan, so m squared is negative 1. Then get the square root ng both sides, so plus minus. Bale, square root ng m squared is m, plus minus is square root ng negative 1, plus minus I. Yan. So kapag may complex conjugate roots, 'di ba? We have, kapag yung roots is m is equal to a plus minus bi, wherein in the case, yung given natin, wala siyang a, so that's m is equal to 0, lagyan nyo, 0 for the a plus minus I. So that yung a natin is 0, then b natin is yung coefficient ng I, which is 1. So, paano yung YC kapag ganyan? Case 3 ng homogeneous DE, based dun sa na-discuss ko, C1 e to the AX cosine BX plus C2 e to the AX sine BX. So, substitute the value. C1 e to the A, 0, X cosine B, 1, X plus C2 e to the A, 0 ulit, x sine b, 1x. Or, kasi yung mga e to the 0x, di ba 1 lang yan. So, dapat ano na lang, c1 cosine 1x or x na lang, plus c2 sine x. So, may yc na tayo. Next, yung yp naman. For yp naman, consider natin yung right side ng DE. Okay. So, let R be equal to cosine x. So, particular solution. 'Di ba? Kasi wala tayong nakikitang constant. Pero kapag ito yung particular solution. Pero kapag ginawa nating general solution, ano yan? So, kapag may cosine, automatic, may sine, tapos may e, di ba? So, gawin kong C3 na kasi sa C2 tayo nag-stop. Di ba dapat C3 e to the AX cosine BX plus C4 e to the AX sine BX. Kung saan, yung A natin is 0. So, pag hinanap natin yung root, A is 0 kasi wala kang E sa R. So, 0 yon. Tapos, plus minus yung B, which is 1. Plus 0 plus minus I. Okay. Diba? Tama? So that yung roots mo is simply M is plus minus I. Right? Plus minus I. Okay. Or, pag sinubstitute nyo, R dapat is C3 e to the 0x cosine 1x plus C4 e to the AX sine 1. 0x pala, sorry. So, mga 1 lang yan. So, R is general solution niya, C3 cosine x plus C4 sine x. So, ito yung general solution. Kaya lang tayo nag-arrive sa particular solution na to by setting C3 equal to yung coefficient ng cosine x, 1. Tapos C4, wala tayong sine x term. Ibig sabihin, sinet natin C4 to 0. Okay. Pero ang mahalaga lang dito, pangalanan ko to as M prime. Yan. M prime. So, 'di ba? Ang ginagawa natin na sa shortcut, yung MT is M plus M prime. Yung M is yung roots ng auxiliary equation kanina for YC. pareho silang plus minus I din yun, di ba? Plus minus I. Tapos, plus minus I. Sa M prime, plus minus I. So, repeated. Yan. So, kapag hinanap natin yung pinaka-general solution nitong dalawang two sets of roots na yan, so yung una, yung sa YC natin, C1 e to the, or wala nang e yan kasi 0 yung a mo, cosine x plus C2 sin x, right? Plus C3, so dahil repeated roots, by case 2 sa homogeneous DE, anong gagawin? Lalagyan nyo ng x term. X cosine x plus C4 x sin x. Yan. Diba ganon pag naulit? So, kanina, diba ang y natin is yc plus yp. So, ito na yung yc. Okay, therefore, yung matitira for yp is C3x cosine x plus C4x sin x. So, therefore, yung form ng yp is C3x cosine x plus C4x sin x. Or, kahit palitan nyo ng mga capital letters na lang yan, yp is capital A x cosine x plus capital B x sin x. Hanapin ngayon natin si capital A at B. Okay, balikan natin yung original DE. Yung original DE is ito. Ipa-plug in nyo si YP. D squared plus 1, YP is cosine x. Distribute nyo dito si YP. So, D squared YP plus YP is cosine x. So, ang kailangan natin is second derivative ni YP. So, hanapin muna natin yung first derivative. Given that ito yung form ng YP. O gusto nyo, para maganda, i-factor out natin si si x. Para isang na lang, isang product rule, di ba? Pinactor out ko lang si x. So, product rule ulit tayo. First derivative ng YP, derivative ng UV, is UdV plus VdU. So, let's say, ito si U. Ito si V. Okay, so copy the U, yung A cosine X plus B sin X times the derivative ng V, yung X, di ba 1? Plus copy the V, which is yung X, times the derivative ng U. So A, copy constant, derivative ng cosine, negative sin X. Gurong natin. Plus B, copy constant, times derivative ng sin X, positive cosine X. So, we have A cosine X plus B sin X. Tapos, ito magiging X times A, bale, negative AX sin X, tapos plus BX cosine X. Okay, yan yung first derivative. O sige, kahit wag na natin ganito na lang. I-factor out na lang natin ulit si X. So, plus negative A sine X plus B cosine X times X. Okay. Yan. Tapos, di ba second derivative talaga yung gusto natin? I-derivative pa natin tong first derivative. Okay. So, derivative natin to. Derivative ng A cosine X. So, A times derivative ng cosine, negative sine X, plus B times derivative ng sine X, positive cosine X. Tapos, ito product rule. Ito si U, ito si V. Okay, product rule ulit. Plus, so copy the U, negative A sine X plus B cosine X times derivative ng V, X, derivative ng X, 1. Tapos, plus V du, copy the V, which is X, times derivative ng U, ito. So, negative A times derivative ng sine, positive cosine, plus B, copy constant, times derivative ng cosine, negative sine. Okay. So, bale, negative A sine X plus B cosine X. Ito, wala na itong 1. Bale, magiging negative A sine X plus B cosine X. Okay, tas ito, plus negative A. Sige, distribute natin. Or wag na, sige, wag na natin distribute. Si X, negative A cosine X minus B sine X times X. Yan. Combine pa natin yung similar terms. Pwede pa dito. Ito, negative A sine X plus negative A sine X. Negative 2A sine X. B cos X plus B cos X, positive 2B cos X. Tapos plus negative A cosine X minus B sine X times X. Yan. So, papalitan na ngayon natin yung mga values dito sa equation. Ito. Yan. So, from original DE na to. So, D squared YP. Substitute na natin. Ito. Diba? Ito yon. Plus YP. Yung YP natin kanina, ito, yung naka-factored. Ito, diba? Yung finactor natin. Wala. Okay, ito yung YP. Alisin ko na to. Diba? D squared YP ito, plus YP ito, equals cosine X. Diba makakancel na lang to? Kasi negative A cosine X, positive A cosine X cancel. Negative B sine X plus B sine X cancel. Sila pareho yung may X. So, ang natira ay negative 2A, ito, negative 2A sine X plus 2B cosine X is cosine X. Yan. So, by, ano na tayo? By equating coefficients. For sine X muna tayo. Coefficient ng sine X sa left side, negative 2A. Sa right side, wala. ibig sabihin 0. Diba? 0 yun. Tapos, for cosine x, bale, ang coefficient ng cosine x sa kaliwa, 2b. Okay? Tapos, yung coefficient ng cosine x sa kanan, 1. Yan. So, therefore, masasolve na natin dito si A. Divide nyo lang both sides by -2. A is 0 kasi 0 over -2, 0. Tapos si B, divide both sides by 2. B is 1/2. Yan. So, makukuha na natin yung pinaka-YP. Ito yung YP, di ba? YP is A cosine x plus B sine x times x. Right? Okay. Plug in nyo yung nakuhang value ng capital A tsaka capital B. Capital A, 0. So, 0 cosine x plus capital B, 1/2 sine x times x. So, YP is 0 times x, wala na yan. Bala natira is 1/2, unahin ko si x, times sine x. Yan. So, pinaka-general solution, diba, y is yc plus yp. Ano nga uli si yc? Si yc kanina, balikan lang natin. Ito si yc. So, copy ko si yc. Okay. Plus, yung yp na nakuha natin, 1/2 x sine x. So, this is the general solution. Okay, problem number 7. Okay, sige, next. Problem number 8. What if d squared minus 1 y is equal to 8x e to the x? So, bale, f of d, y is r of x form. General solution is y is equal to yc plus yp. So, for ano muna tayo? For yc. So, same process lang. Equate nyo lang to 0. D squared minus 1y equate to 0. So, yung f of d natin bale is ito. Yung d squared minus 1. So, kuhain yung auxiliary equation. F of m is equal to 0. So, palitan nyo yung d ng m. M squared minus 1 is 0. Then, solve for the roots. So, factor nyo lang yung m squared minus 1. Pwedeng, m plus 1, difference of 2 squares, m minus 1, 0. Tapos, equate each factor to 0. M plus 1 is 0. M minus 1 is 0. Then, transpose nyo lang yung mga constant. So, M1 is negative 1. M2 is positive 1. Therefore, YC is, so case 1 ng homogeneous DE, hindi repeated, unique real roots. So, C1 e to the M1x plus C2 e to the M2x lang. Bale, C1 e to the negative 1x plus C2 e to the 1x. Or simply, C1 e to the negative x plus C2 e to the x. Yan. So, may YC na tayo. Next, yung YP for YP naman. So, consider lang natin yung original DE, yung right side part. Ito. Diba? Yung nilalet R natin, yung right side, yung R of X, particular solution. Pero kapag in-expand natin into its general solution, kasi may X ka, ibig sabihin na-repeat yung root na 1. Right? So, yung root natin dyan is dalawang 1. Yung coefficient ng X kay E. Pag in-expand yan, it should be C3 na gamitin ko. Kasi C2 tayo nag-N. C3 e to the X plus C4 X e to the X. Diba? Sasabihin ko to is M prime. Okay? So, para mag-arrive tayo sa particular solution na yan, sinet lang natin si C3 as wala kang e to the X term diba? So, 0. Yung C4, ayan, may X term na X e to the X term, meron. Coefficient niya is 8. Yan. So, ang mahalaga lang dito is yung roots netong general solution nung R is equal to 8x e to the X, which is yung 1, 1. So, shortcut, ang M total is yung M plus M prime. So, yung M natin, kanina, negative 1 and 1, right? Okay, negative 1, 1. Tapos yung M prime, ito, 1 and 1. So, kapag kinuha natin yung general solution nito with given total roots of auxiliary equation MT, ito unique. So, C1 e to the negative X plus ito repeated roots na 1. So, simulan nyo sa C2 e to the X, 1X plus C3X e to the X plus C4X squared kasi tatlong repeated roots e to the X. Yan. Diba? By comparing sa general solution ng non-homogeneous DE, Y is YC plus YP. Yung C1 plus C1 e to the negative X, C2 e to the X is yan na si YC kanina, right? Diba? So, dapat kung ano yung natirang term dito, siya yung kay YP. Okay, therefore, YP is C3X e to the X plus C4X squared e to the X. Diba? Or, gawin nyo na lang, capital A and B. Yung C3 tsaka C4. So, YP form is capital A, X e to the X, plus C4, X squared, capital B na lang, e to the X. Or i-factor out natin si e to the X na lang. So, AX plus BX squared e to the X. Ito yung itsura ng YP. So, para mahanap si capital A and B, gamitin natin yung original DE. From original DE, okay, palitan natin yung Y nitong YP. So, D squared minus 1, YP is 8x e to the X. Distribute yung YP. D squared YP minus YP is 8x e to the X. So, ang kailangan natin, second derivative ni YP. So, hanapin muna si first derivative. Given, ito yung form ng YP. So, pwede tayong mag-product rule. Okay, product rule. Derivative ng UV is UdV plus VdU. Ito si U, ito si V. Okay. First derivative, copy the U, AX plus BX squared times derivative ng V, e to the X, di ba same pa rin, e to the X, plus copy the V, e to the X, times derivative ng U. Okay, derivative ng A, X, A times 1, plus derivative ng BX squared, B times 2X. Right? Or factor out natin si e to the X. Pag finactor out si e to the X, ma-add lang tong coefficients. So, AX plus BX squared plus, bale, A times 1, A na lang, plus B times 2X, 2BX. Okay. Or, pagsamahin natin, etong kay BX squared, walang mako-combine. Kay X term, pwedeng i-combine yung A plus 2B. Right? Tapos yung constant, A. E to the X. First derivative. Kailangan natin second derivative. I-derivative natin to. So, ito si U, ito si V. Product rule uli yan, derivative ng UV is UdV plus VdU. So, copy the U muna. BX squared plus A plus 2BX plus A times derivative ng V, e to the X. Derivative is same, right? Plus VdU, copy the V, e to the X, times derivative ng U. Ito. So, B times derivative ng X squared, 2X, plus A plus 2B, copy, constant, times the derivative ng X, 1, plus derivative ng A constant, 0. Okay. So, this squared YP ngayon is, sige, factor out natin si e to the X. Tapos, add yung coefficients, bx squared plus a plus 2bx plus a. Tapos ito, simplify, b times 2x, 2bx. Tapos ito, nag-times 1 na lang siya, bale plus a plus 2b. So, combining similar terms pa, so sa bx squared, wala na tayong mako-combine dyan. Copy na lang. Sa x term, mako-combine pa to. So, a plus 2b plus 2b, right? X. Plus a, 2a sa constant, plus 2b. E to the x. So, combining ito, 2b plus 2b, 4b. Sige, combine na natin 4b. Ito yung second derivative. Okay, so yan yung kailangan natin sa equation, di ba? Ito yung equation natin. Copy. So, ito yung d squared yp kailangan natin. Ito, copy ko. Ito yung nakuha natin eh. Minus yung yp, ito yung yp. Form ng yp. Equals 8x e to the x. Yan. So, pwede nating i-distribute. Sige, distribute natin to. So, bx squared e to the x plus a plus 4b x e to the x plus 2a plus 2b 2a e to the x plus 2b e to the x. Okay, distribute din natin to tsaka yung negative. Minus x e to the x minus bx squared e to the x equals 8x e to the x. May makakancel ba tayo? Ito. Tapos mako-combine pa to. Diba? So, x e to the x, tapos add yung coefficient, a plus 4b minus a. Okay. Plus, sige, yung e to the x, i-factor uli na lang natin. 2a plus 2b. Wala naman tayong mako-combine pa. 8x e to the x. Yan. So, makakancel to. 4bx e to the x plus 2a plus 2b e to the x is 8x e to the x. Yan. So, by equating coefficients na tayo. For, eto, sa x e to the x term, coefficient ng x e to the x sa left side, 4b, equate sa coefficient ng x e to the x sa right side, 8. Okay. Tapos, for e to the x, coefficient ng e to the x sa left, 2a plus 2b. Sa right side, wala. So, lagyan yung placeholder 0 e to the x. Ibig sabihin, coefficient ng e to the x sa right is 0. Solve ngayon natin. Ito, masasolve agad natin si b. Divide lang both sides by 4. Cancel. b is 8 divided by 4. 2. Yan. Tapos, may value ka na dito ni b. Plug in mo na yung 2. So, 2a plus 2 times b, which is 2, equals 0. So, 2a plus 2 times 2, 4, 0. Then, transpose si 4 sa kanan. 2a is negative 4. Divide both sides by 2. A is negative 4 divided by 2, negative 2. Ayan. So, makuha mo na yung YP. Substitute mo na lang yung nakuhang capital A and capital B. Ito yung YP form natin, di ba? Therefore, YP is so A, negative 2, substitute X plus B, positive 2. 2x squared e to the x. Yan. Therefore, yung general solution, y is yc plus yp. Y is, so ano yung yc natin? Balikan. Ito, yc is ito, copy. Plus the yp. Yung yp, kakakuha pa lang. Ito. Plus negative 2x plus 2x squared e to the x. Okay. Yan. So, that's the final answer. General solution. Okay. So, sa ngayon, nakasolve tayo ng 8 problems. Sige. Try natin, tuloy na lang natin next time. Solve pa tayong more problems. Check natin kung magkaka-part 3 pa ito. So, ang topic natin is solving non-homogeneous DE using methods of undetermined coefficients. So, link ko na lang sa description yung mga past video tutorials natin sa DE, differential equations, para meron kayong reference playlist sa DE, tsaka lahat ng mga video tutorials ko in the past para sa mga nagte-take ng differential equations. So, follow nyo ako dito sa account para ma-notify pag meron tayong next video tutorials, and subscribe kayo sa ating channel, Engineered Math Channel, YouTube. Okay. Tapos, link ko na lang sa description yung pinaka-playlist ng differential equations para mapanood nyo lahat ng mga video tutorials natin dati. Okay, sige. So, see you on my next video tutorial. Aral lang lagi mabuti. Sana mapasa nyo itong subject nyo na differential equations. Kayang-kaya nyo yan. Solve lang ng maraming problems. Practice lang ng practice. Sige, see you on my next video tutorial. God bless everyone. Bye-bye!